Welcome back to Don't Starve. My name is Kit, and it's been a couple of days since the patch came out with the caves, and I was deciding what to do with this playthrough-ish, because a lot of new things and things have changed with the caves. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this episode to collect resources and get ready to jump worlds. As you can see, I've already picked up a piece of the Maxwell machine. I'm not going to bore you with all of the fundamentals of what we're going to do, and I'll just cut in and out as anything important happens. But that is our goal, is to collect resources and the parts of the Maxwell machine to be able to jump worlds with as much resources as possible, because when you jump worlds, not into adventure mode, but when you jump worlds into a fresh make of this world, you get to take everything in your inventory. So we're going to make sure our inventory is chock full of useful things. And like I said, the collecting and all that stuff is boring, so we'll just cut back and forth when something important comes up. Okay, well, on my exploration to collect all the parts and pieces of the machine, I happened across this, and this is actually what you clear to get to the holes in the ground for the caves. So I did not think that existing worlds had or would automatically put the cave stuff in, that we would have to reach on a world, but we're not going to have to, so we're not going to have to switch worlds. So that's a good thing, since we've already got a nice little base going here in our world. So that's we're gonna go though, and I really need to find where the base of the machine is though, because we need to pick up some gears to make a fire pit. Also, if you notice, I haven't worked on my sanity at all. I'm hoping to go insane so I can get some nightmare fuel to make the next level up science machine. That will be nice to have for... I will just need a purple gem, which we can also get when we find the base of the machine. Drop out these two pieces and go and collect a purple gem from the bishops that guard the base. That is the one piece I believe we have not seen on our exploration. I don't find it anywhere on the map, so we are going to have to do a lot more exploring to find that piece, because yeah, I don't even see any telltale sign of it on the map at all. So we've got a couple things we're going to work on here. A few. insane enough, are going to be what supplies us with our nightmare fuel. We need bunnies also supply, when you are insane enough, they turn into what is called beardlings, and if you don't have Wilson and have the ability to shave and collect beard hair for meat at the effigy, the beardlings or you can collect beard hair from the beardlings, which are the bunnies turn into when you're insane. So they've made it so that you don't have to be Wilson to... We have here, we're going to see levels. Can't remember what level we have to be for the rabbits to be beardlings, but we're gonna find out. And you'll actually see them change. I just want to watch my health. There we go. See? Now they're beardlings. They're little black shih tzu things. And when we murder them, they give us nightmare fuel, monster meat, or... I don't know, can I get that in a chest? No, not till the morning. They give us nightmare fuel, or monster meat, or beard hairs. And I'll show you the rest of us taking care of them in the morning. Now, when you're insane, you have to worry about, when you're below 30, these things up here will start to attack you, but as long as you are even slightly insane, these hands will come up and try to grab your fire. They can easily be chased back to their origin, but that affects your sanity. They're chasing them back. If you were looking to not go insane, we're actually trying to go insane, so it doesn't matter. But if you noticed, I chased the one back, the other grabbed a bit of my fire. It's okay to allow them to have fire as long as you've got plenty of fire to go and allow them to take it. If you're not looking to be insane, then you might want to not allow them, to touch you or to come near you. Okay, we need more nightmare fuel than that. Damn it. See, we got a beard hair there, but we... let's put this stuff in here. Collect up these bunnies here, because we need more nightmare fuel. Desperately. I think it needs 10. I mean, we have time. Oh, now I'm getting beard hair. Sheesh. I mean, we have time. We still have to find the base to get the purple gem. But it'd be nice before we left to have all of the nightmare fuel we need. And we're not going to have it, so we're going to have to... Yeah, 7. What did it say? It said 10, I believe. Yes, 10. Okay. So now, we don't want to be insane any longer, so it's during the day. We're going to raise our sanity a little by wearing our winter cap. We're going to eat something. That didn't help my sanity. Okay, that's our sanity also. But we need to find... oh, we need some rocks. We need to find some... we need to find the base of this machine. Now, another way to go... I mean, monster meat is obviously a pretty good way to go insane. Another way to go insane is to dig up graves. And you see all these graves here. We could dig up these graves. And when you dig up a grave... I'm not going to do it right this second, because actually I'm trying to get my sanity back, since we don't have any more bunnies to murder. But when you dig up graves, it'll give you different things also, and I could possibly, I'm not sure if the purple gems come from graves. I know red gems and blue gems do. Also, there's a possibility of getting an amulet, which is basically as long as you're wearing it, and you have to be wearing it. But the amulet will allow... No, I wanted to pick up the rock, you stupid. Wearing the amulet will save you from death. The biggest issue with having to wear the amulet and it saving you from death is if you're wearing the amulet, you can't be wearing your armor. So you either have to be ready to switch it off right away before death, or know that that fight's going to kill you and not bother equipping your armor, pretty much. So, I mean, they have a purpose. They've saved me a couple times. Most of the time, I leave them sitting in my bag until I need them, and then I forget they're there, and never end up using them and dying anyway. So it's a matter of whether or not you want to equip it, or if you want to have to remember that it's there. And it's nighttime, so what we're gonna do, because we have food, we're trying to get our sanity back. We are going to sleep through this night. To get back some of our sanity, because that sanity noise is really quite irritating. And we'll eat some more jerky here. Okay, and we're full sanity enough to continue our exploration for the base part. I have a feeling we're going to find it to the south in the swamp. This swamp down here. Maybe. We still have we found all the pieces? I know where the head piece is in the farm. I think we're still short one piece to the machine too. Not that it matters, because we don't have to switch worlds anymore. So I'm not all that concerned with finding the pieces, because switching worlds actually sends you back to day one, and you get to keep all of the things you've researched and everything that, and you get to take everything in your inventory. But other than that, it basically takes you back to day one in a new world, which we didn't want to do that. So since we have the caves here, which as soon as that road ended, okay, as soon as we we're going to find and craft and refine all of the weird, obscure, strange materials and show you what you can do with them and what you can make with them. So, and there's oops, we're starting to get cold here. So there's the road I wanted to go south. The swamp. And yes, the tentacles do still come up. As you can see, I hope there's no tentacles right around here because we need to make our fire here. We're cold. And you saw the one. There's one there. There was one up here by these reeds. Oh, because I ran right off the road. Tentacles do come up in the wintertime, right through the snow. It's very, very hard to see. As you can see, the paths in the snow. So coming through a tentacle area in the wintertime is not the smartest thing, but we have a goal. So we're going to try to accomplish that as best we can, because like I said, sitting around in the wintertime is boring. But you know what, we are going to not just sit here. Oops, I wanted that. Come on up, come on up. No, all the way out. No, all the way out. The tentacles drop a tentacle arm, which makes a great weapon. It does a bit more damage than the spear does, which is very nice. So we're going to take out a couple of these while we're just standing here doing nothing. I just happen to be unlucky enough to be here, and we didn't get a tentacle arm. We did get a tentacle spot, which is another crafting thing, and we may pick that up because we may have the space for it. But where are you? There you are. Okay, the tentacles hit pretty hard, so you basically, if you go in, you hit them once, and you back up a little ways. See, ouch. They'll do their swing, and then you go back in, and you hit them again. They're quite easy to take care of, as long as you have your timing down pretty good. They do take a while to die. There we go. There's the tentacle spike. That's what we wanted. That is a weapon that can be used. Oh, my monster meat jerky. My jerky is stale. You know, we've got plenty of monster meat here. We'll just drop that stale monster meat jerky, because we can make more. What do we have here? We have extra flint. We're going to drop the extra flint and pick up the tentacle spots. I believe for the one thing that you can make tentacle spots with, you need 2 tentacle spots. But that's okay. We'll get another one. And let's add some fuel here. We'll eat another one more jerky. Yeah. dropping. Maybe, maybe not. But swamps are unique places to get the tentacle spikes. The reeds only, for the most part, grow in swamps, and the tentacle spots. So we want to make sure we take those. This isn't like Minecraft, where if you put your supplies down, they will despawn after a while. These supplies will stay where you put them forever, unless, of course, it is like the jerky that will spoil. It will spoil on the ground, and then you'll be able to pick up rot. But other than that, if you drop a resource on the ground, it will always be where you dropped it, waiting for you, which is a nice thing. I like that the things don't despawn and don't. Let's put this on. Pick a couple flowers just to make sure our sanity stays up. We may have rabbit bunnies at home to slaughter, but we're worried about our sanity down, or back when we need to farm the bunnies. Wow, this is one thick forest. One thick forest with not much in it but trees. Oh. And tier 3 spider nests. And a pig. Well, pig, I'm leaving you to those tier 3 spider nests, because I have no reason to go mess with them at the moment. So they're all yours. I'm sure he appreciates that, considering a tier 2 spider nest can wipe out a pig in very little time. The pigs don't do well. They've added in the pigs will now try to kite mobs, but their kiting seems a little off. As you know, they take more damage running back and forth than they would if they just stood there probably and beat the thing up. But they really do poorly with the kiting with the warrior spiders, because the warrior spiders just jump at them as they run away and do quite a bit of damage, and since they're trying to kite and juke and dodge, they don't get much damage on the warrior spiders. So it's amusing to see, but the warrior spiders can wipe out a pig very, very quickly. So anything from a tier 2 nest up can take out a single pig very quickly. I've seen a tier 2 nest wipe out 3 to 4 pigs before it's finally been killed. Okay, we've got here. Oh, there's a whole bunch more roads up here. I wonder if we'll find anything good on the roads. I'm going to set my fire here. So we're going to start to get cold. Take off my winter hat to preserve it. And a couple plugs for fuel. Now we're running a little low on food, so we may want to consider heading back, collecting some berries along the way, so that we can make up some more meals. This is the most dense woods I've seen in a while. Dense woods with nothing in them. Maybe I was wrong about the base or the last piece we needed being here, although normally it would be somewhere near the roads, although we're camped right in the middle of the roads. It would be somewhere near the roads. So it's a little easier to find. But hello, Swampy. Okay. Just checking to see if there was a tentacle guarding it. I'm not seeing. Anything out here. I'm gonna head back to our fire. If I can remember where it was, we're gonna head back to our fire. Ah, I found it. So proud of myself. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna end it here. We learned that we can do caves in this build without having to leave worlds, and we are on the hunt for the supplies to make a shadow manipulator. So we'll continue that the next episode, and thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.